Hey everyone, hey to all of my dudes, totally awesome working dudes, dudettes, and Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, and welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this new video. Sorry about that, my arm kind of clicked, so yeah. Wales is the latest UK nation to announce scrapping of most COVID rules. Scotland is removing restrictions which has governed life in recent months. Changes are being made on Saturday, including no legal limits on the number of people who can meet indoors, including private homes, public places and events, an end to formal social distancing rules. All businesses and premises can open, including nightclubs, an end to self-isolation for fully vaccinated adults under 18s and vaccine trial participants if it's found that they're close contact with someone with the virus. A few restrictions will remain. People are asked to work from home whenever possible. Businesses will be required to carry out risk assessments to decide if social distancing measures are needed. Wearing a face covering will remain compulsory in many public indoor spaces, including public transport, shops, restaurants, but not bars, pubs, and restaurants. Anyone who has COVID symptoms or test positive must self-isolate for 10 days. From Monday the 9th of August, so next week at the time of this video being filmed, most remaining legal restrictions end. It means no physical distancing or limits on the size of social gatherings, no venues legally required to close. However, some requirements will continue, including face coverings compulsory on public transport and indoor places like shops for some time to come. Indoor hospitality venues must collect customer contact details. Travel restrictions will continue. People will continue to be advised to work from home when possible. Organisers of large events must apply for permission. Restrictions remain in schools for the first 6 weeks of the new term, including 1 metre physical distancing. Until the 9th of August, all of Scotland is at level 0. No limits on how many people can meet. Violence will removed. Face coverings no longer required by law, although the government still expects and recommends them in crowded spaces. Some shops and transport operators will still require masks. Nightclubs can reopen. Pubs and restaurants no longer table service only. No limits on guests at weddings and funerals. No limits on people attending concerts, theatres and sports events. No restrictions on Commonwealth under 18s. Fully vaccinated adults no longer have to self-isolate after visiting amber-list countries. From the 16th of August, most COVID restrictions, schools will end. Fully vaccinated adults will not need to self-isolate. People should continue to meet others outside when possible. People returning from home will be encouraged to return to the workplace gradually. 10 people from 3 households can meet indoors in private dwellings. 15 people from unlimited households can meet outdoors. Theatres and concerts can reopen. Sound levels are no longer restricted. Dancing is still not allowed. Social distancing of 1 metre from any indoor activities. No social distancing law outdoors, but 1 metre is recommended. Executive will discuss small changes on the 12th of August. Most of Wales' remaining COVID rules will be lifted as the nation enters the final lap of the pandemic. Social distancing laws and rules on who can meet indoors will end on Saturday, almost 17 months after the first lockdown. However, rules will remain tighter than in England, with face masks still required by law in many public places. Wales will move to alert level 0 from 6 a.m. on Saturday. There will be no limit on the numbers that can meet indoors. Any businesses can reopen. Pubs will no longer provide table service. With face masks still required in shops, the rules will be similar to here in Wales. Meanwhile, Northern Ireland rules on who you can meet will remain in place. existed since the start of the lockdown in March 2020. Current rules to be scrapped on Saturday say only 6 people are able to meet in private homes. People will continue to have to self-isolate by law for 10 days. Wear face masks, several measures of ventilation. Former social distancing rules will end on the 7th of August, but face masks will still need to be worn in most public places. From Saturday, all restrictions on meeting others will be removed and all businesses will be allowed to reopen. Limits on who you can meet indoors and outside will end. People are allowed to have anyone at their home and have physical contact with them. Face masks will be required in shops and public transport, but not in pubs, restaurants or schools. Everyone will still isolate for 10 days. Vaccinated will no longer have to isolate with someone. From the 7th of August, there will be no legal limits on how many people can meet indoors or outside. From Saturday, masks will not be required in pubs, restaurants, and social distancing laws will go. Unlike in England, the requirement to wear masks is not ending in Wales, although it is being changed. As of 7th of August, masks will remain mandatory in public transport. Acceptances will pubs, restaurants and schools. There will be no limits on indoor and outdoor events with numbers from 7th of August. So tomorrow at the time of this video being filmed. Change allowing people to journey outside their area for the first time. Again, as of Saturday 7th of August, all restrictions on meeting others will be removed. Because nightclubs will be able to reopen. Large sporting events such as running races are able to take place outdoors again. Social distancing laws will no longer apply, but masks will still be required. You do not have to wear masks when exercising. August, with the end of social distancing laws, there will be an expectation that schools and colleges will return to as near normality as possible. Masks will no longer be recommended for use in classrooms from September. 7th of August, social distancing laws will no longer apply. Masks must still be worn in shops in Wales. May, anyone who's been allowed to visit with 2 people allowed to attend at the same time. Allowed to reopen Monday, 17th of May. Social distancing laws will end, although masks will still be required in indoor public spaces. May, there will be no limits. And there will no longer be subject to social distancing laws. Masks will remain for public spaces at universities. Laws will end, masks will still be required. Music is now also permitted. Formal social distancing rules come to an end in Wales, in Wales on 7th of August. There is no limit to the number of people who can meet indoors or outdoors. Face coverings remain compulsory in most indoor places, so they will no longer be recommended for use in classrooms from September. On the 9th of August, most rules on social distancing and limits to the size of gatherings will be lifted. However, face coverings will continue to be compulsory in most public indoor settings. Almost all legal restrictions have been lifted on the number of people who can meet. 10 people from 3 households can now meet inside a private home. The social distancing limit has been reduced to 1 metre. Distancing is not required for any outdoor activities by law. Face coverings are no longer legally required in England, but that's not the end of masks. Other parts of the UK have different rules, and some shops and transport still require them. The requirement to wear them has ended, but guidance says expects and recommends continued wearing a mask in private areas. Scotland, masks must still be worn in shops. In Wales, masks are still legally required on public transport. In Northern Ireland, face coverings are no longer compulsory in place of worship or residence. In school classrooms, they must still be worn on public transport though. Zone 7, Zone 2. Number 12 will no longer need to wear face coverings. Previously, those over 5 were required to wear masks. Those children under 12 were exempt. Requirement: children aged 12 and over to wear face coverings. Rules and limits will be removed. And time to come. Social distancing will remain for 6 weeks. All classes no longer to self-isolate. Remaining pause until 9 August. Up to 8 people from classes can meet indoors at home. Take them twice a week. And that's done. 17 months after Wales' first lockdown, nightclubs will be allowed to open and meeting indoors will be permitted. Face masks will still be required. Most public indoor places, but not in pubs, restaurants or schools. Events and concerts, wearing of face coverings in some public spaces will continue. Including secondary schools where staff will need to maintain 1 metre physical distancing for the first 6 weeks of term, and twice weekly testing will be required. Social distancing will be dropped in most settings. August, the current limits on the number of people can meet up will be dropped, as well as will social distancing rules in all settings. This means nightclubs will be allowed to reopen. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good day today. I did. Yeah, except for the fact that I'm not feeling so well. I'm not feeling so great, you know. But you know, so whatever, I still wanted to film. Didn't think I was going to film anything today, but there you go. So yeah, I'm not well. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. If you did, please feel free to give it a like, comment, and share this video, and also subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me like this from me in the future. So yeah, just had a nice chilled out day today. So yeah, and I will see you all in the next video. So peace out to all of my Girl Scouts, and Boy Scouts, and keep on rocking to all of my totally awesome dudes and dudettes. And remember to always be yourself. Bye.